Hello, Mr. Erdogan is about to open a factory, and what you'll see are some electric cars here, green cars for the green era, to celebrate, among other things, COP27, just in time. But the important thing about this is being opened on the anniversary of the original Turkish car. That was the Devrim. The Devrim was the first car produced entirely in Turkey, and it was the original opening of this of that factory, and the original starting of that car was done under President Kemal Gürsel, and he got into a car, drove about 100 yards, and then got out. Now the story goes that the car failed after 100 yards. There are various scenarios put out. One, that it was sabotage. Two, that it only had enough petrol to go that far anyway. It was a test drive. But it stopped the production of that car, this celebrated Devrim car, the revolutionary car, the car that was sort of stamped with Turkish pride. And 5 years later, there was a new car called the Anatol, which was produced in the Otto San factory in Istanbul. In fact, there was a film, if you remember, in 2008 called Devrim Arabali, and in 2010 or something there was a Pakistani attempt to produce Devrim 2. But this, the new car, well, this is the original Devrim. This has been preserved in a museum in a place where Turkey has been producing railway carriages. It's the biggest railway carriage producer, the biggest rail producer in Turkey, huge factory in Tulomsash. And this car, it's gone now, is on sort of permanent exhibition, and it still works. It still works after 50 odd years. It still works. 60 years, I should know. 1961 is when I was born, so it is 61 years, and this is the anniversary of this. It's a spectacular achievement. There's the car again. This is the original. There were very few of them made. There were 24 engineers who worked on this car, and because of the bad publicity that surrounded the first test drive, which may have been engineered by the opposition parties. Some people say it was engineered by foreign spies, but because of that bad news, because of that bad press, that original car never took off, and it took another 5 years before Turkey had its own car production system, which was done partly in collaboration with Ford. But here is a new car, a green car, an electric car, another initiative by President Erdogan. He's going to open this factory in a few minutes. I think this is splendid. And you know, when you think of the British involvement in industry and locomotion, Britain was there developing steam, and yet it was late when it came to the conversion from steam to electric or diesel. And it's now late again. It's now late. We should be there at the cutting edge of this green revolution, and we're not. We're not. Other people are waving that flag and waving it proudly, and congratulations to them.